Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Christopher Michael Correspond, on this evening edition of Fire of Liberty, transcending space and time with this co-creative co-creative fluid form of this magnificent sort of transcendence and the acceleration of what is the, of course, Renaissance Enlightenment, which is, of course, one of the main products of what it means to have the advanced spiritual state of mind, which is ultimately a very important aspect, a very cohesive ability, raising forms of applications, which are all within. So, for the capabilities, just going straight into it, the power to mental manipulation, or subpower of mental manipulation, is the power to manipulate wiring and functions in the cerebellum. A user can manipulate wiring and functions in the cerebellum, allowing them to learn everything, play any musical instrument, practice sports, speak any language, memorize anything, discover something, and know absolutely everything. Applications. So the beginner level. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 10. Alright, so enhanced crafting, craft almost anything. Enhanced intelligence from learning something. Enhanced inventing, to invent machines, gadgetry. Enhanced reading, read books at a very quick pace. Enhanced surveillance, can use the knowledge to survive. Enhanced wisdom beyond your years. Hyper competence, to be extremely skilled in nearly anything. Omnilingualism, understand any and all language. Panamnesia, to memorize absolutely everything. And scientific prowess, be a prodigy of science. The intuitive level, anatomical intuition, knowledge about the biology. Hyper instincts, process information in the most efficient way possible. Martial arts intuition, to understand any fighting skill. Medical intuition, knowledge about medicine. Performance art intuition, to understand performance arts. Psionic intuition, glean knowledge through a psychoparanormal sense. A weapon proficiency, has ability to use every weapon proficiently. Just to know, this is also from to be straightforward, but it is a true recognition of the sort of abilities that we have, and it'll have like a kind of eye-opener for some of the types of capabilities which seem out magic, but are actually probably just hidden skills that we've already had. And to give them, for example, specific names can help to awaken those traits. So that allows us to, of course, not only say those applications that we have, for example, to one another, to understand, or sort of understanding, but to, once again, to have that sort of coherence for the continuance of this enlightenment. So, it's from wiki something. Anyway. So, next level is expert level, is body supremacy, perfect control of one's body. Cyber mind can rewire brain and mind to have electronic knowledge, and can memorize and store manuals, programs, files, audios, digital photo sites, and can mimic computers and other technologies. Experience manipulation, to have more experience in any field. Extrasensory perception, to perceive things by means other than the human senses or personal experience. Mind's eye, awaken the inner consciousness to better broaden one's understanding. Psionics, unlock one's hidden mental and psychic potential and use it openly. Reality perception, can perceive the truth. Neuropsychological level is attack prediction, predict and read others' attacks. Brain manipulation, manipulate your brain. Codification, codify and create complex systems for anything, making it very complex and impossible to decipher. Decodification, solve or break codes or complex systems for anything, making it very complex and near impossible to decipher. Device usage, understand, use, and create any kind of device. Dowsing, locate objects, materials, treasure, and people. Enhanced investigation, possess great investigative prowess, parallel processing, carry out multiple calculations and thought processes at once, psychometry, perceive to the residual information of an object by touching it, supertasking, multitask perfectly, transcendent science, master the ultimate form of science, supreme level, almighty science, having achieved the penultimate level of scientific understanding, cosmic knowledge, be aware of overarching cosmic principles, higher consciousness, obtain a new state of existence as one mind scape evolves, intelligence infinitum, infinitely increase one's intelligence, mind shifting, altering one's mind to gain a whole new perspective of the universe and oneself, nigh omniscience, know nearly everything, omnifabricating, invent anything, psionic manipulation, activate a higher percentage of one's mind, allows for total mental escapability. And science, magic, ascendancy, have acuity, which blurs the separation of logical and supernatural. Supernatural, absolute intelligence, have a very powerful and superior intellect. Now, another capabilities, plural. Omnipotence, all power, is the ability to be almighty in every sense and aspect. The user can achieve and do absolutely anything without any limit or condition, including the conceptually impossible and logically impossible, like bigger than infinity or making a squared circle. It is one and only wielder. There can only be one in each fictional continuity, hence the quote above all, unquote. Is fundamentally invincible, completely immune to all other powers, unable to defeat the combined might of all creation and its mightiest beings just by wanting it without the slightest effort. Applications. One moment. Applications. So, I'm going to adjust something very quickly. This form of illumination is not as advanced as it could be, as it should be. Still, I will enlighten this form of illumination. Ultimately, I'm using basically a form of reading, and I need to illuminate this so I can perceive. Quote, perceive a little bit better. Just be but a quick moment as I enhance this. Alright, omnipotence capabilities. Omniarch, rule all things. Omnicompetence, handle all situations or matters. And then subcomponent hypercompetence, be absolutely skilled in every possible field. Omnifarious, take on any and all existing forms, shapes, varieties, or kinds. Omniscience, create anything and everything from nothing. Almighty object manifestation, create artifacts of nigh limitless power. Omnireplication, duplicate anything. Omnilingualism, decipher and speak any language. Omnilock, exist outside of everything. Freedom, be absolutely free. Be absolute free of any boundaries, even from destiny. Omnipresence, be everywhere in existence at once. Omniscience, know everything and anything. Enlightenment, possess full comprehension of the omniverse. Omnisenses, possess senses enhanced to the omniversal scale. Specific examples: complete arsenal, have every power. Absolute change, change anything. Absolute condition, have the ultimate levels of strength, speed, intellect, etc. Absolute existence, total control over their own existence. Absolute force manipulation, control, create, shape, and destroy all forces. Absolute restoration, restore everything back to their natural state. Absolute will, the power to control, manipulate anything, and be totally unstoppable. Almighty magic, the power to use magic that is able to accomplish anything. Almighty law creation, create and control the law that is unbreakable and is the alpha law. Almighty replication, replicate all powers. Almighty science, control almighty omnipotent science. Alpha reality, rewrite the laws of reality without limit. Immortality, the user is beyond life and death. Absolute immortality, total absolute immortality. Boundary manipulation, complete control of all boundaries. Causality manipulation, complete control of the cause-effect relation. Concept manipulation, create, manipulate, erase all concepts. Cycle manipulation, manipulate the cycles of existence. Parentheses, creation, existence, destruction, and parentheses. Definition manipulation, manipulate how everything is defined. Destruction, destroy anything and everything. Apocalyptic force manipulation, control the final force. Existence manipulation, manipulate the entirety of existence itself. Primordial force manipulation, manipulate the prime force. Extensional plane manipulation, manipulate all planes of existence. Grand design construction, creating, sorting, preserving the universe. Logic manipulation, control and defy logic without limit and achieve any impossible feat. Maximum quintessential control, control infinite amounts of spiritual force. Meta power manipulation, create, control, and delete powers on an infinite level. Meta ability creations can create whatever power one wants with no limits. Power augmentation can increase and amplify special abilities. Special abilities to infinite power levels. Power immunity, be immune to any and all external powers and effects. Power link, manipulate the power link. Meta probability manipulation, control all possibilities. Metaphysics manipulation, control the aspects of metaphysics. Metapotence, do whatever one wishes, regardless of justification. Non-existence, completely erase any kind of existence. Omega reality, decide the end fate of all reality. Omni-embodiment, be embodiment of everything. Omni-negation, negate and nullify everything. Omnicide, kill all life at once. Omnifabricating, invent anything with varying capabilities. Omniverse manipulation, control all universes. Origin manipulation, manipulate the origin of all that is. Paradox manipulation, override the laws of reality, logic, and common sense. Petaphysics manipulation, control the aspects of petaphysics. Perspective manipulation, manipulate the perspective. Perfection, existential perfection and perfection embodiment. User is absolutely flawless, perfection itself. Physical godhood, break and bend all scientific laws and concepts. Power anchoring. Users' powers are immune to all alterations. Preservation. Preserve everything. Prime being. Be the beginning of everything and every species. Separation. Separate. Divide everything. Singularity. Absolutely one of a kind. Supernatural manipulation. Control everything supernatural. Totality and manipulation. Rule, control, preserve, create, destroy all totality. Totality. Ultimate invincibility. Be absolutely invincible. Unimind. Be one with all minds. Unity. Be one with all and be everything. Universal irreversibility. Actions cannot be stopped or reversed. And the associations are cyberpotence, metapotence, nigh omnipotence, omnipotence, embodiment, and multipotence. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your host, Christopher Malcolm Correspondent. This is an edition of Fire Liberty. This is definitely some food for that, and of course, can be added to, for example, just some of the natural abilities and natural sort of arsenal that is within ourselves and our capabilities. Of course, within all of the things that I can do, and of course my abilities, and of course all my powers and prowesses, and all my characteristics, and all my abilities that have been anchored into my character. Love you all. This is your host, Christopher Malcolm Correspondent, of this evening edition of Fire of Liberty. This is the 3rd of August, 2017. Love you all.